Here we go again as President Trump makes more claims about law and order in London and the mayor.
I look at London, where you have a terrible mayor, terrible mayor, and it's been so changed. Now they want to go to Sharia law, but you're in a different country. You can't do that.
There are now calls for the US ambassador to be summoned and challenged over Trump's comments, also tonight. Jess's legacy, a new rule for GPs when patients keep returning with repeat symptoms, named after the 27-year-old whose cancer was diagnosed too late. Plus, Hannah Hampton is voted best goalkeeper in the world, inspiring young players in the capital. And
I'm fighting for a cause, and that cause is because I'm a woman.
The musical highlighting the fight for equality in 1970s London. A former Met Police constable has been jailed for 16 years after being found guilty of rape, coercive and controlling behaviour, voyeurism and stalking relating to 3 women. Jake Cummings was a special constable when he attacked 1 woman and a PC in London when the offences took place against the other 2 women. The judge concluded he was dangerous and posed a risk. And City Thameslink has been named the worst of Britain's busiest railway stations when it comes to cancellations. In the year to August, about 1 in 13 trains due to stop there was cancelled, according to BBC analysis. Of the 10 worst stations for cancellations, 8 were in London. Thameslink and Network Rail said they were sorry for disruption experienced.
An investigation into a fire that destroyed the upper floors of a block of flats in Enfield yesterday is continuing. 3 children remain in hospital after being treated for smoke inhalation, but are said not to be in a life-threatening condition. 14 people were evacuated from the block on Maybury Close. Police are continuing to treat the area as a crime scene, but say no arrests have been made. London home buyers are paying thousands of pounds more for property located close to an underground station. That's the findings of a new report by a leading building society. Nationwide found homes around 500 metres from a station have a premium of almost £43,000. The average property price close to the central line was the highest at almost £730,000. Transport for London has warned that anyone who persistently refuses to pay fines for entering London's ultra-low emission zone, or ULEZ, could be made bankrupt. TfL says it's cracking down on a specific group of drivers with long-standing ULEZ charges and fines. It added 94% of debt is owed by people with at least 4 outstanding penalty charge notices. A new UK-British black musical with an original score of rap, reggae, soul and R&B that shines a light on a rarely explored part of black history has begun its run at the Brixton House. Set in the 1970s at a time of political unrest, it is inspired by real-life events of the Mangrove 9.
I didn't want to tell, I guess, a white story with a black cast. I wanted to tell a black story with a black cast, and I wanted the music to reflect that time.